So when you close your eyes and you imagine yourself in the future, what do you imagine yourself becoming? Some people might say a doctor or a lawyer or a family person. Or for me, I never really knew. I never had one set goal. It kept jumping and changing. But after one summer in the coldest continent on the planet, Antarctica, that all changed for me. My name's Alicia. I'm a high school senior, and I'm going to get a degree in accounting. And I'm here to tell you about the most transformative trip of my entire life. You see, in my sophomore year of high school, my mom came to my room one day, and she said that she found a deal on a travel website for our bucket list trip, Antarctica. It was 70% off the normal price, and because I was under the age of 18, I could get 1/10 of the price that she was going to pay. So it almost seemed like fate for us to make the jump, to make the trip there. So me and my brother and her, we all packed up our bags and we got on a plane at MCO. And next thing I knew, I was in Ushuaia, Argentina, boarding the SH Diana. And the journey was rough. It was 20-foot waves and seasickness that could knock a man to his knees. And I spent far too much time over the toilet than I'd like to admit. But 24 hours later, after all the storms passed and I opened my cabin windows, I saw the most stunning sight imaginable. And that was sheets of ice and snow, penguins drifting by on icebergs, and orcas and seals jumping out of the water in front of me. And you could get up close with these guys in some of the encounters. Of course, not too close because they are wild animals, but I remember on one of these excursions that we went on, our tour boat operator drove through a field with melting glacier ice, and she picked one up out of the water. She passed it around our boat and told us to quiet and listen. And I held it up to my ear and I heard a tss, a distinct sizzling sound. When everyone finished listening and she finally told us what it was, she said that it was air pockets trapped in the ice that had been there for thousands of years, maybe millennia. And that really struck me. Because that emotion I can't really describe. It's something wild, raw, something you can only get from experiencing that. And so we made the trip back, the 24 hours, the waves, the seasickness. And I got in the plane and I felt that I had changed. I felt that I had caught the travel bug. And I looked out the window and I thought, how can I do this for the rest of my life? What can I do? And I got home and I began researching, and I found that finance jobs were among one of the easiest to parlay into an overseas job. So I took a couple finance classes. I joined the clubs at my school, and I eventually settled on accounting. I took an accounting class. I fell in love. And people come to me, oh, it's unsustainable. You can't do an overseas job. And I want to do it. And I feel like finding your path in life and doing something you want to is extremely important. So the next time someone tries to tell you that you shouldn't do something or it's unreasonable, take a step back, think about what you want, and prove to them that it can be done. Thank you.